You gotta count to 50 before you open your eyes. No cheating. 47. Ready or not, here I come, naughty children. The moles haven't lost a game for ages. You're doomed. You got it yet? We're the underground's greatest hiders and seekers. Don't run. I got... Not fair. I'm the boss of the moles. How can you do your worst? What are they feeding you kids? Something's not right. That guy's been staring at us this whole time. My instincts are telling me something's not right with it. Nonsense! All right, the jig is up. Your voice came.
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces. Why did you have to talk to me? My reputation is ruined. What will the boss think?
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical performance. You can answer this question. What? But we caught you. I thought I had.
I'm sorry, boss.
Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What villainy is this? Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way. About time I got some credit for it. So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right? Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word. Look, saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the fight. The fight club? No kidding. They didn't exactly get... Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Where is the fight club? But it's an obvious building. Grown-ups are just useless. Come with Hook. I'll take you over. Thanks, oh... That's Pitch Dark Hook the Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title? A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies? In fact, it's awesome! They let you take part? When did this place last have an inspection? Loads of kids take part. Despicable. My criminal activity senses are... We're here! This is it. Hook's gonna go fight. See you... Who's in charge here? How can... The moles are in charge, that's who. But only the kids. Wildfire's in charge of grown-up. They need one more player there.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young! And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic! All given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents alone! On learning his fate, the brave young fighter had one thing to say: whatever! And so, let the semifinals of the 1,758th Fighting King Challenge begin!
Quick, let's help him!
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events!
So you're awake.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. But let me reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home. And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
I can take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence. Who's the lucky one today? What are you looking at? It's gonna hurt.
Let's go.
Time to twirl!
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames? Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Let's get after him.
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you start to walk a little faster. And anywho, if I just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Whoa. Rewind. If I hadn't made a break for it, Japard would have caught all of us. And do you think he would have given you a chance to explain yourselves? He would have checked you straight into the Gray Bar Hotel. Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. Do you know how difficult it was to make an entrance? They were watching you the whole time. I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface.
Be that as it may.
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
So it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us?
John Hung, what's...
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me. All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask. Have a little faith. It's like I said.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one. Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
This is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. If we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. All right, let's keep moving. The person I was looking for isn't here. Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another
I wouldn't dare! Trust me! Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to...
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up.
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. Zila's usually always out on patrol here at this time. What's what?
Hey, look! Who is that? It looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. We...
I was kidding. And get your own opinion. But I agree with Don Hung. We can't just leave her to the bullies.
Well said. The young lady.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds of me?
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Spineless thugs!
Miss Zila, phew. It's a good thing you showed up when you did. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in...
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning?
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface, sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he...
Perfect, Miss Zila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room
fully booked. Who are they? What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Zila won't understand it anyway, so
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encounter... I'm leaving.
could go out on expeditions with you.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Finally! You're here! This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlen's? Yes, I can't find him! He's not answering his messages or calling in all the time since I took him in. This has never happened. Of course! Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot. It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages. I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found.
Look at his last work objectives entry. Of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. But he's never... I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said Brother Arlen is a grown man with his own plans. I couldn't get them to listen at all, so... Oh! I have a secret. Peppy! Peppy's my dog. Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. Their Peppy knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down. Yes! Think about it. If people see me, the acting lead researcher, wouldn't that make Arlen look incompetent as head of the security department? Oh, let's go together! Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlen was here, Peppy? Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova? Look at all his fans. Behold, the winner of the most awesome It's better if I don't show my face. See if you...
I must confess that I too was terrified, petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart, a light that led me onward. That light was the happy smiles on all your
Master Capote!
Oh, it's you. Long time no see. How are you? I'm a bit busy here. If it's not urgent, come back later. Arlen? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. As to his current location, forgive me, but I cannot...
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life.
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's life wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life key.
Anyway, I do not lie. I can tell you that I did indeed meet Arlen recently, and I know where he went. Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlen's secret. Seems like you already know what kind of... Captain Arlen had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious, but answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly... Can't even imagine the difficulty of the trial.
His words match Arlen's work plan records. See?
I didn't say that. What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to... So, I
can't let him get away like this.
Don't joke about that. Promotion, I did hear that the space station gives special benefits to morally upstanding researchers, but those are just rumors. Even the oldest staff have never witnessed it.
Stop looking down on Master Capote! He's
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 4.0. Master Capote.
Even if you promoted Master Capote to acting lead researcher.
Indeed. How could you think up something so terrible? I need to give you a thorough education on human ethics. We'll need to sit down.
No need to bother Master Capote. We'll fix it.
Wow, the cringe is strong. I need to remember what I came here for.
They went through everything with you? Well, I'll pretend I never... Of course, if you haven't reflected enough,
I can't let him get away like this.
Dare to utter such a threat? Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher Asta... No! If Madame Herta herself... Not threaten to kill me while you're at it. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I will not yield.
Master Capote is so courageous.
He said the exact same thing when he promised Captain Arlen.
Yes, the part about not yielding.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to...
Transcript? I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up. This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do you?
I bet you do. You wouldn't.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0.
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the...
We're on the same side after all.
He looks really cool in the new lip.
What happened to you, Arlen? Yeah, I guess that... Even the space station handbook doesn't get updated. Is this? This handwriting looks against the scorch. Yuck, so slimy. Looks like a candid shot. There's a figure that's not. So Arlen did go to see Professor Capote. So, trial of the heart. So that's how Arlen sees. I need to talk to him. Peppy, it's your turn again. Dan Heng and the security department staff. There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space.
Just a scratch.
I won't break.
Who will it be?
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
A delicate operation.
What are you doing here? Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the air. Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no—
Yes, Brother Dan Heng.
Yes, he's with— but I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Brother Arlen's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers.
That trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical.
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to
No way. Brother Arlen's trial wouldn't be as simple.
They're not correct, but Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his ball, so I sent him to March. If he can manage her.
I think Brother Dan Heng is...
Brother Arlen only has one weakness in his armor, but he won't ignore it. He's too awesome for that.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all. He gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be...
Move aside. What kind of clue is that?
If you want to find Arlan, just contact me.
Job pressure? Arlen, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure. I need to feel the pressure he's feeling. Yeah, we need to find Arlen quick. Peppy? Let's...
Come on now.
So Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her. Is he really using scent to track?
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too. Hey, he's a new face and you're not. Huh, this little guy looks familiar. Are you Arlen's Peppy? Oh, I'm sorry. Your master isn't here. He's gone off to investigate. He kept harping on about Dan Heng being a true warrior. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me. We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform him. I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind, but when he heard that, he said Mr. Dan Heng was right. And then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
Oh, let's see.
Come on.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time to twirl!
Oh, let's see.
Time to twirl!
A delicate operation.
Not bad. But the real me is better. That's it?
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to a... Did Arlen...
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be...
I hope Arlen is safe. The extent of the corrosion here is a lot worse than I imagined. Mrs. Hinkle did say the cleanup had been slow in places.
A delicate operation.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
A delicate operation.
Lady Asta, I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
Oh, look there.
Time to twirl!
Yeah! More than that.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
That's better.
That hurt.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Oh, look there.
Yeah! Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
Nap time.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Oh, look there.
Yeah!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Nap time.
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlen.
Lady Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you. So I just want to say
My lady, you didn't give me any pressure.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. She and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to. But firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is... Firstly, your trial of the heart. And the evidence is... Master Capote's Life Wiki version. This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager, and you being asked clearly. Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. I am the source of...
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things, but they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with...
Oh, Arlen, well... I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dunhung to help you complete the trial of the mirror. I'm so sorry, Arlen. Until...
Miss, I...
Hold it! This ceiling to this, ceiling.
Sorry,
I know you can be tough, but you're not violent by nature, Arlen. Quite the opposite. Breaking a ceiling tile like this shows how much pressure and anger you were carrying around.
This interpretation is sounding a little odd. Do we have any other evidence?
This foot... I bought these shoes for you. I remember the size and the design. This is undoubtedly your footprint. But I can tell a lot from the details. Such as, you used a lot of force.
Oh, she can't even make things up anymore.
Your ID. This isn't just any old station pass, is it, huh? A photo?
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so...
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Oh, maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress. You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that
My lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of...
Asta, I don't...
But Arlen doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be?
What? Arlen wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all. What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlen, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as...
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, I saw you fighting alone just now. I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial.
What?
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing. Whether it's helping her test some new specimen or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of. Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials. Yes. There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try. I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions. Right? That's right. Hey, this is supposed to be a happy moment. You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Holodisc with Peppy, please.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Time to twirl!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Time to twirl! Fight is won! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Nap time.
Peace. Peace is above all things.
see.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Perfect.
Found your weakness!